Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I think some people get to come back on Monday, so that's exciting. We miss having everybody. Um, we're going to keep looking at division, keep working on that. What we're looking at today is a few more things with remainders, and then specifically what to do if your divisor does not go into the first digit of your dividend. Okay. So that's a problem I've seen a couple different places. So I just want to make sure we're getting some practice on that and thinking about it. So remember, when looking at this, your divisor is 9. This is the number we're dividing things by. Your dividend is 105. That is the number we are splitting up. So if you think back last year, 105 would be how many things we have, and 9 is how many groups we're making. So when we look at this 1, remember this is not just a 1, this actually stands for 100. So think about, can I split up 100 equally into 9? No. In order to do that equally, that would have to at least be a 9. Right? If that was a 900, then yes, we can make 9 groups of 100. But now we have to do something different. So when your divisor does not go into your first digit of your dividend, then you move over and look at the rest. So now we see how many times does 9 go into 10. So 9 only goes into 10 one time. So now this is important, and another mistake I've seen made a few different places. Make sure you are putting, when you're dividing and you have to move over to the second place value, make sure you're putting your first digit of your quotient above the second part of your number. So in this sense, we have 10. Make sure you're putting your 1 above the 0. So what that does is helps keep us organized, and also helps us remember that 9 doesn't go into there 100 times. Okay, 9 goes into here 10 times. Okay, so keeping that place value is really important. Next step, review the steps real fast. You divide, which I already did, multiply, subtract, bring down, repeat. So our next step is multiply. So I'm right here. We're going to multiply 1 times 9 is 9. It goes down here. Then my next step, subtract. 9 minus 10 is 1. Now I need to bring down. That bring down step is going to be especially important here because it's going to help us see when we need to do a remainder. So you bring your 5 down. My new number is 15. So after I bring down, I repeat and divide with the new number. So now we're dividing this new number. The new number is 15. How many times does 9 go into 15? It's just once. One group of 9. 2 9s would be 18, and that, of course, is too much. So now we're going to multiply again. So I got red for multiply. So you go 1 times 9 is 9. And then we're ready to subtract. And 15 minus 9. 15 minus 9 is 6. Okay, so now that bring down step that we talked about. There is nothing else to bring down up here. Okay, we're out of numbers to bring down. 9 does not divide into 6. So I'm left with this crazy 6 down here. I can't make it any bigger because there's nothing to bring down. 9 won't go into it because it's less than 9. So this is your remainder. Right there. Remainder 6. So your answer is going to be 11, remainder 6. All right, so now I want to look at it backwards on this one. I'm going to show you guys how to check your own work. So remember, division and multiplications are opposites of each other. So that means that we can use multiplication to check our answer. In order to do that, we are going to multiply our quotient, which is 11, by our divisor, 9. So I'm going to go 11 times 9. 11 times 9 is, of course, 99. But I'm not done because this one had a remainder. So I have to make sure I include that. So what this means is I have 11 equal groups of 9 with a remainder of 6. So I was able to just spread out 105 and everybody gets 11, but then I have 6 left over. So what I need to do when I'm checking my work is I have my 11 groups of 9, which is 99, but now add that remainder back in also. And then what you do when you add that remainder, hopefully, if we did it right, this will equal our original dividend, which was 105. So I got 105, 105. That means this is correct. So it's just a little helpful hint to show you guys how to check your work afterwards. You're going to have, was there 8 more of these to do on this paper here. Make sure you're starting on this second place value. Make sure you're putting your first part of your divisor where it needs to go, and then get your remainder. If you have time or want to, you can check your work doing this down here, okay? That's a good practice to get into, especially when we get to test and things. You can check your work and make sure you're getting them right. I know this is really kind of hard to do on this Cami. If it's not working out and you'd rather do it on paper, that's fine. You can just do it on paper and then put your answers on Cami. And then if you just bring your work to me so I can just see where how you're doing. I like to see your guys' work so I can help break down where we're making mistakes if we make any. So go ahead and get this done. Let me know if you have questions, and excited to see a lot of you on Monday. Oh, I'm sleepy. We miss you guys. Have a good weekend.